It is 6:42 a.m. and I'm awake. I'm awake and I look a raggedy mess. But we're not gonna focus on that. What we're gonna focus on is this video I got tagged in by Lady Nika. Thank you so much for tagging me. And thank you for tagging me with whom you tagged me, because honestly, just being in the same like thought as Miss Honey and Beautiful Soul and Lady Nika, like that little moment there, my aunties, ooh, it warms my cockles. All my cockles are warmed. Let me go ahead and say, if you are my mother, or if you are affiliated with my mother or my grandmother or my aunties, like, get off, get gone, get scoot, get from here, because listen, these tags get a little risque, and what I don't need is that foolishness. Anyway, let's move it along to the questions. If I can get them to come up, because girl, internet connection is trying me. Come on. Okay. Number one, a car or SUV? Well, as we know, I'm sitting in an SUV right now, but it does not belong to me. Honestly, they're both good, as long as it's not like a mom van, because I haven't gotten there in my life yet. I probably will be getting a car when I receive the come up. Girl, my hair, I just got through walking around the block, so I'm looking a little toasted. I look like burnt toast. Anywho, yeah, car probably, because it's just like simpler. But I don't know, girl, because being in an SUV, like when I pull up to the drive-through, honey, they don't have to lean down and I don't have to lean up to get my sandwich. Like it's more convenient being elevated. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to pray about it. I feel like I'm at a deadlock, because a car is, you can maneuver a little easier in a car, but girl, I'm sitting on top of the world here in this SUV. So, I think my final answer is going to be, I guess SUV, since that's what I have to work with right now. And again, I get to look down on the people, which y'all know that's not even my energy, but it's just, when you pull up to Wendy's, honey, and the because listen, when I ride in my mama's car or whatever, and she like, pick me up something to eat or whatever, or my great grandpa, he has a very, well, it's gone now. It's long story to be told at another day, but I'm pissed. But anywho, he had a little 1994 Mercedes that literally is like half the height of this car, and he would have me, swinging by places, honey, and it's like, girl, and I'm not a super tall young lady. I'm 5'5", so just right in average. But why am I crouched down the ghetto? Anyway, so SUV, I guess. Chicken or fish? Fish, because there are so many different, not only just so many different ways you can make fish, but there are literally multitudes of different fish. Like chicken is chicken. You got chicken and you got chicken. You got chicken, you got eggs. Like, that's pretty much it. But with fish, you got tilapia, you have salmon, you have trout, you have cod. Like, there's so much you can do. There are so many ways. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. There's so much to do with fish. So fish. Because, there's like absolutely no way on earth that I can make every fish dish that there is. As far as chicken, I'm sure in the next however long I live, Tony Braxton, long as I live, I'm sure I can make just about every variation of chicken. But as far as fish, honey, so much to do, so little time. Number 3, son or daughter? Child. It depends on who all is raising this child with me. Because, like, attitude-wise, a son. Because girls, I don't have time for all that carrying on that little girls like to do. I also was one of those little girls, and I wouldn't have time for my foolishness growing up. So look, but then what I'm supposed to do with a boy? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. What do I do with this? I don't know. Just what would I do? I don't know. So it really depends on whom is in the midst of helping me raise this child. If it's just me, honey, I can smack the teeth out of a daughter and we'll be all right. But teaching a boy how to pee standing up, I don't have the skills. I don't have the tools. It's just not my ministry. So, daughter, I guess. Hoops or studs? I wear both. I always have this little stud in. I don't know if you can see it. I literally always have this stud in. But when I put in earrings, like, that aren't this, hoops generally. This past Saturday when I went to the function, I had this hoop, then I had another hoop, this stud, then I had another stud, then I had hoops. So it's just, you just never know with me. But both. Literally both. Like, I ain't no choosing because I wear both. Let's see. Ooh, I done lost my questions. Stay with it. Satin or velvet? It'll always be velvet. It will always be velvet. I've made mention plenty of times, and everybody in my personal life knows that when I get rich, I'm going to have a closet for clothes, and then I'm going to have a closet for velvet. Like, it's just what it is. Like, the velvet closet is going to also have my suede shoes, unless I have a whole separate shoe closet, which is a whole nother entity, honey. But velvet she's that girl. Like, she's her. So, velvet. Date or run through? Child. See, we get into questions that are difficult for me because we all know that I am YouTube's niece. I don't present myself on that freak nasty. That's not my steez. That's not my area. So it's just like, I'm just sitting here like, how do I answer the question without coming off as like a little hoe-ish? Like, how do I give the girls like the truth? Like, hoe but make it fashion, like Tyra Banks said. Because we know I'm YouTube's niece. Like, we can't be out here revealing hoe tendencies. But run through, girl, run through. Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. It's just too early in the morning for me to be going through these things. A date is cute. It's cute. But I can't take myself on a date, girl. Like, I could go to the movies. I go to the movies by myself. Literally 50% of the time I'm going to the movies, and the other 50% is with my mama. Like, I can go to the movies by myself. I can go out to eat by myself. Anywho, this next question, God, my Lord today, my Lord today. Question number 7, a lick or a stick? I've already told my mother to go ahead and get off of this video. So if you stayed, girl, that's you. That's you, girl. I don't know. I asked you to leave. I asked if you were affiliated with my mother. I asked you to leave. And if you're affiliated with my grandmother or the rest of the clan, because, I'm forbidden from saying the family. That's a bad word. But if you know any of the girls, I've already asked you to leave. So if you're still here, that's on you. The answer is a lick. And I know Lady Nika said she wanted us to elaborate on our answers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to give you, I don't think I'm going to be able to elaborate on this one because, girl, I am too through with the fact that I'm sitting here at 7 o'clock in the morning answering these sexual questions online. As YouTube's niece, like, I am the baby. Don't put me in these situations. Let me be cute and innocent. Allow me to do so. But yes. I said what I said, and the answer remains. Basketball or football? The answer is basketball because I don't get football. First of all, I don't get sports, period. Like, I know I'm looking very athletic on this day, but honey, it's a facade. But basketball because I can actually physically see who's cute. With football, you have to look at their jersey number, then you have to do your Googles. Like, girl, and what did the folks do before, like, Google? Like, the people that were watching back when OJ was playing football, like, how did you know who was cute on the teams? Like, you had to actually watch the whole game, and then you had to watch the interviews after. Like, no. I would much rather watch basketball, see who's cute. Okay, oh, he's cute. Yes. Okay, go team. And then that's that. Football, I don't have the opportunity to do so. So no, it's basketball for me. R&B or hip hop? Or sorry, hip hop or R&B. It's the same question, just it was worded the other way. This is question number 9. I grew up in, the 90s where it's the same thing. And I know somebody's going to be like, no, it's not. But if you take into consideration the fact that Candy Burris and them, Rude, were singing, melodies over a hip hop beat, the same thing with like Mock and Steph, the same thing. In Vogue at times gave you a hip hop beat. Brownstone at times gave you a hip hop beat. Aaliyah sang over a hip hop beat. Lauryn Hill rapped and sang on the same CD, which is what they told Nicki Minaj she could not do, which is accurate. So for me, hip hop and R&B is so intertwined that it is the same thing. Like, I mean, I know it's different. Like, please don't get me wrong. I know, Jam Master Flash and the Furious Five is not R&B by any stretch. Nas is not R&B by any stretch. But the time I grew up and the R&B that I listen to, because I don't listen to a lot of Jodeci. I don't listen to a lot of, I don't listen to boy bands. Let me just make that clear. I don't listen to Blackstreet. I don't listen to Backstreet. I don't listen to Men in Black. I don't listen to niggas, niggas on the mic. I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of that. So R&B, when I listen to it, a lot of the times, even like Bryson Tiller, where they sing now over a trap beat, but it's R&B. Rihanna, I listen to that kind of thing. So it's very intertwined to me. But then hip hop is a completely and totally separate thing, because like MC Lyte and Queen Latifah and Yo-Yo and Remy Ma, like they all had their own like hip hop lane, but then they would hop on an R&B song, because I Want to Be Down is an R&B hip hop fusion, the remix. So it's just like, girl, it all runs together for me musically. But if I had to choose, I would have to say R&B, just because of the mere fact that Shantae's got a man at home. And he's so good to her. Like, I wouldn't have Shantae's Got a Man without R&B, but I wouldn't have R&B without hip hop, but I wouldn't have hip hop without rock and roll. And Little Richard is the architect of rock and roll, but if you listen to some of Little Richard's songs, they sound like R&B. So it's just really, this is a difficult time for me. But if I didn't have R&B, you see, I'm just going through, I'm reeling. If I didn't have R&B, I would not have had Aretha. And she would not have come to me and said, hey, baby, let's get away. Let's go somewhere. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. Like, I wouldn't have had that. So I'm going to have to go with R&B. I'm going to have to. Even though my mind is literally singing, before you turn off the lights. Like, what is it? Michelet and, that ain't Two Live Crew, Lord. Who is it? Why is it not coming to me off the dome? Before you turn off the Wrecking Crew. World class Wrecking Crew is like a hip hop R&B fusion. So it's like, girl, how can I choose? How can I choose? But if I must, R&B. Slow dancing or fast dancing? I, in all my 20 plus years of life, have never slow danced seriously with anybody. I slow danced at church one time because, I was making jokes. We had a church concert and the artist got up there singing what sounded like secular R&B. And so I just went around the audience slow dancing with everybody. But like an actual slow dance, I don't do too much of that. But if the beat is popping, my feet is popping. Coin that phrase. Yeah, I mean, if you giving me a beat, honey, I'm going to have to, like, give a little something. Like, when Good Form comes on Nicki Minaj's album, and I can't, like, that was the first example came to my head, honey, I'm sorry. But when it came on, I immediately was like, hey, so fast dancing. A ballad or a bop, not mutually exclusive. A ballad can be a bop and a bop can be a ballad. Look at Mariah Carey. Look at her. Look at Aretha Franklin. Look at Dionne Warwick. If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by. It's not quite a ballad, but it's ballad fusion. Honestly, they're not different to me. It falls back in that same hip hop or R&B vein where it's like they could be the same. They could be the same, because when I turn on Emancipation of Mimi and Mariah takes that breath on mine again at the beginning where she says, I remember when you used to be mine way back then. It's too early for vocals, but I mean, that's a bop. It's a bop. It just is. But as far as what I listen to regularly, I find myself listening to mid-tempo music. Like, I don't listen to, Twister every day, but I don't listen to, I listen to a slow song at least once a day. Like, it just happens. But I listen to mid-tempo, so I guess I fall in between again. I just be in the middle, just in the center. Yeah, I can't pick. I don't know. I have no answer. Number 12, short hair or long hair. Are we talking about Robin Dixon? Because if we're talking about her long hair, why am I mean? For myself personally, I look great with just a mid-length hair. The length my hair is now, or the length it is when it's straightened, when it comes down, in the hairula region, it's cute on me. I look nice with, long hair down, down yonder, down my back, even though my hair is currently down my back, but further down my back, I guess you could say. looks cute on me. But I don't think short hair will. I have never done actually like short hair. So I can't really say for sure, but I just don't think, I think I'm gonna look like Robin Dixon. I think everybody gonna be saying, where's your wife? Where is she? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, horror or sci-fi? I don't do horror. I'll do a psychological thriller, which doesn't fall under the sci-fi genre and does actually end up falling under horror. But just horror, just gore and blood and guts and booties, I won't be able to do. It's not for me. It's not my ministry. Now, it's for somebody, but it's just not for me. So sci-fi, but I really don't watch a lot of sci-fi either. But anywho, but I prefer sci-fi. Question number 14, scripted or reality? Scripted all day, every day for the rest of my life. Reality is all right, honey, but I prefer original reality. I used to watch reality before Nene Leakes. I watched reality TV when it was Anna Nicole Smith, when it was Paris and Nicole, not Paris and Nicole Hilton, but Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, because, you know, Paris Hilton's sister's name is Nicole Hilton. Y'all don't know and y'all don't care. But yeah, I used to watch reality TV when it was white women showing us that they could be trashy, and I lived. But then, somewhere in the last 20 years of reality television, reality TV became scripted. It became situational comedy. Reality TV is literally just sitcoms. Whereas I would rather see people just being authentic and being real. And if I can't get that, then I would rather see someone scripted to be authentic and be real. Because reality TV is not even scripted to be authentic, it's just scripted. So scripted television, and I can't wait for Greenleaf to return. Like I'm waiting with the most bated of breaths. Drama or comedy? If we're talking about movies, I'm in a drama phase in my life. I need meat, substance, feed me drama. But if we're talking about just like real life, girl, you know, I'm always here for a cackle. Because I have too much drama in my personal life to really be dealing with drama. More drama. I want comedy. And who am I tagging? I don't know, girl. I didn't think that far into it. Let me go over here. Let me just go to my comments and take a gander. I know I wanted to tag Cher's Life, but Kelly Love already tagged her. So let's see. I know I want to tag Marquita R, but let me pull up and see whom else. Let's see. The majority of my my commenters and my viewers don't really do videos, so I don't know. I'll tag Exquisitely Fine for when you do start doing videos, because there's not a time limit on tag videos. But when you do start doing videos, I would like to see your answers. Let me see. Has anybody tagged S. Hutchinson? Anybody at all? Anybody? Because I would like to. I know Lockheed Boss Lady's been tagged already, so I'm not going to do that again. Lady T506. Yes. I want to see Lady T506 do this tag. I don't know if you've been tagged or not, but I want to see it. Whom else? Who have I tagged already? I don't know, girl. I don't know. If you hear your name and you want to do the video, do. Because I'm not gonna remember. I don't know. Let me go to my subscriptions and see who I'm following and go from there. Has anybody tagged Caroline? I would like to tag Caroline to do the I prefer tag. My brother Kenneth, KRSTV. I'm going to tag you as well. My Twisted Life with Poetry. How could I forget my faves? I'm literally just not remembering my faves. Like, how rude. Whenever My Twisted Life with Poetry, when Miss Poetry gets settled in because she's in the process of moving, I would like to see her answers to this question if she feels like, to these questions, I should say, if she feels like it. That's pretty much, like, because I don't want to go overboard tagging folks. That's rude. Oh, let's talk classic hip-hop. I want to see those answers. I'm trying to tag people who don't really have as many subscribers. I know I ain't got none, but let's see. I don't know, girl. Has Alan Lewis been tagged? I'd like to see Alan Lewis do these if he feels like it. You know, this is all optional, y'all. Don't feel obligated to do the tags. If you if you're shy, if you're nervous, if you don't feel like it. I know when I first started doing YouTube, I did a bunch of tags. And I was very, like, self-conscious about my answers because it's like, I want to be seen a certain way. And I know I came off a little bit like that in this tag video because it's like, girl, some things y'all just really don't need to know. But I'm being, sports. Because I could have just been like, skip. But no, I'd like to be, in that thing. Macaulay memoirs. I would love to see those answers. If at all possible. And everybody I've called out, y'all can check those videos out, see what they talking about, subscribe, see what's going on. And yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. But if I didn't call your name and you feel like you want to, do the answers, go for it. And come back and let me know you did the video. I'll check you out. All of that. I ain't got no problems with it. I'm out here. We out here. I forgot to tag Duran. He still has never told me. Is it Ann or on? Provost. I'd love to see your answers as well. But anywho, let me get off of this because I got to do my insecure review. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tag your cousins, Nim, and all of that. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.